Greetings and welcome, adventurers, to another episode of Let's Play Neverwinter Night's Enhanced Edition, Hordes of the Underdark. And last we left off, we were just messing about in this place, scheming a little bit with the daughter of House Mayfair. And now, let's fulfill the scheme.
What do you want?
God is standing at attention as you approach. He barely acknowledges you as he says, "Matron Maroon is not accepting visitors." He says he is set to show you this ring. The God suddenly seems very nervous. Does he gave you that? He's ready to move now? He glances quickly from side to side, trying to see if anyone is watching. Some of the guards inside are still loyal to Matron Maroon. Others are wavering between her and Cecile. Those ones won't fight you, but they won't help you either. Hurry, go inside and we'll summon the matron. If you act quickly, you can probably kill her and Captain Tebimar before they realize what's going on. The matron Mother Myroon gives you a scornful glance, then turns to the drow beside her.
Who is this Surfacer, Tebimar? Why did your guards let her in?
I'm not sure, Matron Mother. Allow me to find out for you. Captain turns to you. Who are you? How did an elven female like you get past the guards outside? Well, Cecile sent me to kill you. Back to Matron.
Prepare to be eviscerated, fool!
Let us... let's see. Prepare the quick slots. I did not. Rest. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, she's almost dead. Good. Goodbye, Mother. Quickly, secure the tower. Remove the rest of the trash that has been following my mother. As she turns her attention to you. Well done, Mathijssa Svenning. You have my thanks, and the thanks for all of House Mayfair. My guards will see you are given the payment we had agreed on. I'm just glad I could help. There's still much I must do to secure my position as the new matron. The guard will show you out now. Which is unfortunate. I kind of wanted to see what that captain has on his body, but pretty sure they're not gonna let us in now. Can I rest here? Let's rest. Yes, I understand it. Cecile was actually telling the truth about her mother, and that they would turn on us, whereas she will not. We'll see. For now, we have business to attend to. In particular, the strange islands that Valen was talking about. I do like Valen's power. He is very, very good. Let's have a talk with Cavalis.
Welcome.
The figure before you is completely covered by a heavy robe. You try to peer into the shadows of their hood, but are unable to pierce the blackness. It speaks to you in a gargling hiss.
I am Cavalus of the Dark River. I alone can navigate its treacherous currents. All others will be swept away or dragged down beneath its murky depths. I've been waiting for you.
You've been waiting for me?
I hear the Dark River's voice. It whispers secrets like the dying gurgles of a drowning man. I know why you have come.
Uh-huh. You seek to destroy the Valcherez. Her death is your release. I can help you with this. I know the secrets of the island. The Dark River whispers them to me when I glide across her waters. Why are you helping me? The soul of the Valcherez is black and cold. She hungers to conquer. She yearns to rule every inch of every corner of the Underdark. Even the wild currents of the Dark River. Her power is growing, and soon she will enslave the Dark River itself, bending its untamed waters to her whims and will. That cannot happen. That is why I will take you to the island. What are you?
I am Cavalus of the Dark River. I am navigator, guide, and keeper of its secrets. And I alone can take you to the islands you must visit.
Right. Tell me about these islands.
The islands of the Dark River are places of secrets, places of power and danger. In these places, you might find something to aid you against the Valcherez and her great army.
Mm-hmm.
But though there are many tiny islands, there are two of particular note. The Isle of the Maker, and an island that is now home to a strange town that appeared from nowhere.
Tell me about the Isle of the Maker. Isle of the Maker is the home of an ancient dwerg sorcerer. The Maker has not been seen for many centuries, yet his creations, golems, still wander the island. If you could find the Maker, you might convince him to lend him his golems to you, of course. Or, if the Maker is no more, you might find a way to control his creation. More than this I cannot tell you. I have never actually landed on the Isle of the Maker. It is a Dwerga island, and I am not welcome. Tell me about this strange town. For many We're in the middle of something, dear. Many centuries, that island was deserted, and suddenly a small settlement appeared open. This is no ordinary Underdark city. The creatures there are from the surface. They are cousins of the Drow, elven, like you serfs, but they have wings. Such creatures are not normally found down here. They avoid contact with them. Though they may speak with you, but there is something else on the island as well. Something magical. I can feel its power as my boat floats by the shores, though its exact nature is hidden from me. I suspect this magic is the source of the town's strange appearance. If you could harness such power, you could use it against the Valcherez. Well, I need passage across the river. Then I alone can take you. No other guides can safely navigate the Dark River. Where do you wish to go? Well, take me to the island with the strange town. Exciting boat ride animation. Not entirely sure what those things are that are floating up. They're moving a bit too fast for me to see. I imagine it's meant to look like the souls in the river Styx or something like that. But here we are, on the mysterious island.
Welcome.
Any more
I
questions?
know much about the river's black waters. I know something.
He can do as he pleases. We have no real need to talk to him at the moment. There's nothing to do but to head into town. Now, it would be foolish to think that the Drow are not aware of that we are doing something. And they too have means of crossing this river. So, you know, things will be exciting. Into Shiori's Fell we go. Full of humanoid tracks. Well, they are expecting a village full of humanoids.
Nothing else for it now. Attack!
Right. Hopefully that was all the traps in range.
You cannot win this fight.
Right, so we have some Drow warriors. They should not be much of a problem. Yeah. Let's be real sneaky like.
Cannot win this fight.
Alright, so we are getting some red sisters here. Still effortless, but probably a little bit more effort than anything else. At what maximize or extend the spell could I use? I can't really do that. Oh, my bear is there. Well, Phelan is holding his own though, so far so good. Keep pelting them with bombs and such. Alright, that worked. Well, let's keep pelting them. Right, that cleric needs to go. Dang it. Get a maximized magic missile. there we have the real problem, the bow. So he's very difficult. This Drow wears the robes of Red Sisters, an elite group of assassins. Right, she is the one I actually need to defeat. That's a little bit of too much damage.
You breathe your last.
Thanks, Deacon.
Eat sauce. Perish, fool.
Cannot win this fight. Into the flames we lead.
Alright. He is resistant to just about everything. Because I have a spell that can work on her. And not while he is standing next to her. Yep, he did a time stop. And she did nothing with it.
I'll see you cut asunder.
I'm running out of effective spells I can use. Alright.
You breathe your last.
Yeah, but mostly alright. I think the named one fled. He will do that. And my ally certainly, Valen certainly used those little throwables quite extensively. And let's see. Yes. I also gave him 10 potions of these, so he's chewing through them quite quickly. Looks like the Drow have been here for quite a while. I also spent a little bit of time cleaning up my inventory a little bit. Let's see, is everyone uninjured? And you need a little bit of restoration, I think. that it matters much, but something at least. But you have the rest of the throwables. I'll keep the holy water just in case we run into any undead. I don't think you will make a difference between undead and other actual other enemies. Right. Here we have a winged elf and a Variel. Like Aerie in Baldur's Gate 2. Although usually she didn't have her wings anymore, but that's beside the point. I understand these live on mountaintops. This is pretty much the opposite of that.
I keep thinking I should have left more instructions with Imloth before I left. No matter.
Well met.
Driders. I've not seen any Driders yet, but... Two winged elves approach you. They move as in a slight daze. You notice their wings are mottled and ragged, the result of too much time spent beneath cold, dark earth. Male nods in greeting, his wings rustling slightly. Welcome to shore, ye fell. Stranger, I'm Sky and this is Nero. By his pleasant words, there's no joy in his voice. The female chimes in, her own voice echoing the sorrow etched on her face. You are welcome here, stranger. I am sure you'll find our town quite beautiful despite its troubles. Troubles? You mean the Drow? Sky laughs, though it's a grim and desperate sound. The Drow are not the cause of our troubles, not directly. In truth, we are quite fond of our dark cousins. This is hard to believe. I was led to believe the elves from the surface despised the Drow. Sarah shakes her head. Oh no, quite the contrary. We have welcomed the other Drow here, just as we welcomed you. You are all free to explore our beautiful town. What are winged elves doing in the Underdark? Guy gets a strange expression on his face, as if your words are stirring up thoughts and memories he can't quite grasp. He shakes his head, dispelling the strange stupor. Once we lived high in the mountains, soaring among the clouds and gleaming spires of our glorious city. Now we live here, underground, cold, dark, damp. Far better, don't you think? Only a fool wants to fly free and touch the sky. It's obvious from his words that on some level he believes what he's saying. But it's also pretty clear that something is very wrong here. Are you prisoners here? Nera's brow furrows in confusion. What an odd thing to say. Those Drow asked us the same question when they first arrived. No, we are here because our queen brought us here. What's Drow you mentioned? I can't tell you much. They said they were looking for something, some type of artifact, I think. Isn't that strange? I can't even remember what they were looking for. How very odd. No matter, I suppose. In any case, I told them they should go speak with Queen Shori about it. If you want to know what they were after, you should go speak with her as well. It's strange you can't remember what they were looking for. Elves must be under some type of enchantment, Balin whispers in your ear. It might be dangerous to push them. Maybe if I concentrate I can remember. A spasm of pain flashes across the elf's features, to be replaced with a familiar dazed expression. No, I'm sorry. Maybe Queen Shori can help you. Where can I find your queen? Queen Shori once dwelt in a castle, but she's now since abandoned it. Now she lives in a secluded cave to the east of here. You can get there by going past the library. Why did she leave the palace? I don't know. She just wanted to be alone, I guess. It's too bad. If she had stayed, maybe the Driders wouldn't have moved in. Driders? Yes, Driders. Those hideous, horrible monsters that are half drow, half spider. The creatures stalk the streets looking for elves to feed on. They tend to stay near the palace, though they sometimes venture out in search of food. More than a few of my friends have been devoured by them. Horrible. Why do you stay here? Or we can never leave Shorifel. The very notion is... well, it just cannot be. It's like I told those Drow who came through. They have to stay in our city. Let's ask something else. Tell me about your town. Town is small but functional. Queen Shori only brought the most important building down here with us. The temple, the wizard's tower, the library, and of course the castle. It isn't much, but we can't really ask for anything more. Our town is quite beautiful as it is, if it weren't for the Driders. Shorifel would be an absolute paradise. Let's ask something else. How do you come to be down here? Queen Shori brought us here, of course. Our city was built amongst the lost pigs of the high forest, but our queen knew we were better off down here. Better off? How? Well, just look around. We no longer have to fly through clouds, we no longer have the shining sun shining down upon us, we only have to use our wings. You're not like your wings? Deacon thinks wings are cool, but they ain't much use here in Underdark. I'm surprised your queen would bring you down here. You don't seem well suited for this place. Here we are surrounded on all sides by darkness as a stone. We are hidden, we are safe. The Driders infesting the city are a small price to pay for all this. Alright, I get it, you want me to deal with the Driders. Anything else? I'm looking for allies against the Valshires. The Valshires? Yes, the Drow who came through here recently mentioned her as well. But they wanted us to join the Valshires. I'll tell you what I told them. Only Queen Shori decides our alliances. If you want our help, you'll have to go speak with her. I should be going now. Farewell, and please enjoy your stay in Shorifel. And if you run into those nice Drow who were here before, tell them I hope they find whatever it is they're looking for. Yeah, I'll tell them after I give them a boot to the head. Alright, so most of these winged elves will not have much interesting things to say. But some of them are named, so let's see. There is a merchant over here, library there, cave there, temple there. We came from here. So there just leaves the magic tower and the castle. Yes, Deacon. Deacon thinks he remembers legend about Lost City. He read book with old master once long time ago. Tell me what you know then. Well, this be part of Avariel City. Avariel be winged elves, also books say. He can never see any elf that got wings when he leaves caves, so maybe book not tells truth. Avariel City be high up in mountains and everybody happy, and one day, poof, everything disappeared. Nobody know where, but legends say they go to the darkest depths, which be here. I sent the city here. Deacon not knows. Legend not mention where city gets sent exactly, just that it go from mountain heights to darkest depths. Deacon thought that story just be guessing. Do you know why the city vanished? Nope, story not say. It just one day poof. Don't say they don't say one day poof because. Anything else interesting about the tale you recall? Maybe there's a fairy curse, or a wizard, or a queen, or maybe there'll be a different story. Deacon can't quite remember. Deacon just remember one day, poof, everything disappeared. Well, let's just keep going and see for ourselves, shall we? Deacon always loved fact you is so ready to adventure, boss. Here we have a market of sorts. And a very, very lazy looking merchant. But that'll have to do for this episode. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time. If you enjoy my content, please rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all then. Bye.